and right on bottom, back into the corkscrew, and left on bottom, back into the corkscrew. And now separate, come back together. Separate, come back together. Separate, hold your snake charmer, and turn 720. So once, twice, and now come back together. We're going to need an exit. So we've snake charmed, we've snake charmed. Yes, we've snake charmed. We come back into this. So I think this might be a good time to do these, right? So do them small. So what I'm doing is from here, I'm speeding them. I'm coming to my left first because I think it's easier. Then small, inside plane. So this is the same move that we do up top, right? But what we're gonna do is when we do the tap, we'll do it inside plane. So tap, inside plane, tap, inside plane, tap, inside plane, tap. Now, as we go up, release the poi over your head. Counterclockwise, we're gonna tap on the left, inside plane tap on the right, inside plane tap on the left, inside plane tap on the right. Now, release as you come up, turn, come down, tap, turn, come down, tap, turn, come down, tap, turn, come down, tap, and now we'll add the jump, the jump, the jump, the jump, and then we're going to plane shift it up, go into the corkscrew and plane shift it up so that you're back in your counterclockwise pinwheel. We did a weave turnaround, then a weave turnaround to the left, then we did a giant, then an underhand giant, and then we did a swivel, and then from the swivel we went into the chase the sun, and then from the chase the sun we shortened the poi into the buzzsaw. Then plane shift the buzzsaw coming down to the right onto the right arm, and then we're going to triple layer cake. So it goes from the right arm to the corkscrew to the left arm, back to the corkscrew. Then we're going to add the new part. Separate, come back together. Separate, come back together. Separate, hold your snake charmer. And now turn with it, turn with it, turn with it, turn with it. Second time around. Now come back together into the corkscrew. And then we're going to tap left, tap right, tap left, tap right. Then you're going to come up, release. And the infinite combo is a loop, and the idea is you can start somewhere in it, and you can go through the whole thing and come back to that point. So no matter where you started, you could come back to it. So if let's call the counterclockwise pinwheel the start and end point of it. And you'll note I picked your preferred pinwheel to make it easy because you'll end up there naturally, I'm pretty sure. If we think of this as your starting point. But I mean, the thing is, you could start anywhere in any one of those moves could be your starting point. So we'll turn left into the overhand weave. Then we'll do a right turn 360, bum, 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 followed by a left turn 360. Yeah, right turn 360, left turn 360. Now your giant on the left, overhand giant. Turn right to an underhand giant. And then we're going to turn to the swivel. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now on the 4th one, we're going to go into the chasing the sun. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to sweep up over the top, shorten the poi, split the time, come into your buzzsaw. And you could do a little pose here if you wanted, or not, whatever. Okay, let's review all that because it feels like maybe it's a little rough right now. So let's do it again. Starting from your counterclockwise pinwheel. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Left turn into your overhand weave, then a right turn 360, followed by a left turn 360. And now we're going to go into the overhand giant. 1 and 2 and 3. Turn right to an underhand giant. 1 and 2 and 3. And then we're going to turn into the counterclockwise swivel. And 2 and 3. And then we're going to chase the sun. 1 and 2 and 3. Now on the 4th one, we're going to come up, shorten the poi, split the time, come into your buzzsaw. Let's come up into the counterclockwise pinwheel as our starting point. And here we go. We're going to turn left into weave to start it off. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn left to overhand weave. Right turn 360. And then left turn 360 into your overhand giant. And then turn right to underhand giant. And then we're going to turn left into the swivel. And then we're going to come into the chasing the sun. And then from the chasing the sun, we're going to sweep up over the top, wrap the poi, come into the buzzsaw, split the time. Then nice. Plane shift it down onto your right hand so that it's going counterclockwise. Then go into your corkscrew. Then triple layer cake so that your left is on bottom and your right is on top. And now into your corkscrew. And then you're going to separate and come back together. Separate and come back together. Separate, hold your snake charmer. And then you're going to do a 360 and then another 360. I am going to do an extra turn so that I'm facing this way. Then come back into your miniature corkscrew and then tap left, inside plane, up and over, tap right, inside plane, up and over, tap left, up and over, tap right. Now we're going to release, up, over, turn, come down, tap on the left, up, over, turn, come down, tap on the right, up, over, turn, come down, tap on the left, up, over, turn, come down, tap on the right, and now we're adding the jump with the turn, to the right, to the left, to the right, and then come up into the counterclockwise corkscrew, plane shifted up to the pinwheel, and you are back where you started. Starting from the counterclockwise pinwheel. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, and turn left to overhand weave, right turn 360, and a left turn 360, overhand giant, and 2, and 3, and then we're going to turn right to underhand giant, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and then come into the swivel, a 1, and 2, and 3. Now on this fourth one, we're going to come into the chasing the sun for 1, and 2, and 3. Now on the fourth one, sweep up over the top, wrap the point, come into the buzzsaw, split the time, plane shifted down on top of the right hand. Then we're going to corkscrew into the left hand on bottom, then corkscrew again, and now separate and come back together, separate, come back together, and now separate and do your 360 twice, once, twice, and then come back together, and then tap left, inside plane over, tap right, inside plane over, tap left, inside plane over, tap right. Now release, come up over the top, turn down, tap on the left, up over the top, come down, turn on the right, up over, turn down, tap on the left, up over, turn down, tap on the right. Now add the jump, up, jump, to the right, jump, 2 more jumps, up to the left, and to the right. Come into the counterclockwise corkscrew, plane shift it up, and you're back where you started. So here we go. Let's start from the pinwheel. 5, 6, 7, go. And turn left to the overhand weave, turn right 360, and left 360 into your giant. And we're going to turn right to the other giant. And then we're going to turn into the swivel, 1, and 2, and 3, and sweep up into the chase the sun. And this next time through, we're going to wrap it up, come up over the top into the buzzsaw, plane shift it down, and come into the corkscrew. And now we're going to go onto the other buzzsaw with the left on bottom, back into the corkscrew. Do your separation, come back together. Do your separation, come back together. Do your separation, hold it in the snake charmer. And then we're going to turn and turn again. And then come back together. Tap left, up and over. Tap right, up and over. Tap left, up and over. Tap right. Release over the top, turn, come down and tap. Up over the top, turn down and tap. And to the left again. To the right again. Now we're going to add the jump as we go to the left. and to the right, and to the left, and to the right, and now into the counterclockwise corkscrew, plane shifted up, and we are back where we started. If I were executing this for you, right? Okay, so I'm in a counterclockwise pinwheel. I would turn to my overhand weave. I do my 360 one way. I do my 360 the other way. I go into my giant. Then I swivel to my other giant. Then I'm going to do the swivel facing you, strong spine. And then from there, I'm going to go into my chase the sun. And then as I wrap up and I come down into my buzzsaw, as I'm plane shifting it down, I would probably turn my body to face you so that the audience sees it as opposed to it being over here. So I would subtly turn my body, come into my corkscrew. Oh wait, no, I didn't do the triple layer cake. Then like this, back to my corkscrew, then separate, come back together, separate, come back together, separate, then do my snake charmer facing you, and then go into this guy. And then I think it's, oh wait, sorry. So I think it's dramatic if you save the jump, right? After you've done the 4 without, I think it makes the jump dramatic, but it seemed like you just forgot to do the one without the jump. That one little thing to remember in the performance, when you get to this, as you turn it down, come in toward the audience so that they can see it.